Valero. Jack is the coordinator of Catholic Voices and he's press officer for Opus Dei in the UK. And the reason we're talking to Jack today is that Cardinal Keith O'Brien is to face a Vatican inquiry now into his sexual conduct. He's now issued a public apology yesterday and he's fessed up to more than he had a week ago when he first spoke. Why do you think he has confessed to this sexual misconduct?
Well, I think that he has the thing is true. We don't actually know the details.
Yeah, but is that not very annoying that we don't know the details? I mean, obviously the details are going to come out, and this,
yes,
bit by bit, I think everybody wants to know what exactly has he done.
I think we should know, and it's right that he has withdrawn. I mean, it's not a crisis for the Church, but it is a crisis for many ordinary Catholics who've been completely let down by the Cardinal, who they looked up to. So I think he's right that he should completely withdraw and that this should be investigated properly.
Yeah. Do you think, Jack, there's been pressure put on him by the Vatican pre a new Pope being elected?
Quite possibly. I mean, the Vatican take these things very seriously now. Anything to do with, wrongdoing, sexual abuse, whatever, they take it very seriously. So when the allegations were made by the priests and the ex-priests, they were taken very seriously, and so they were investigated, and it's right that this has been done quickly. So good that he's withdrawn, and maybe we will look forward to finding out exactly what went on.
O'Brien's a very popular man. There will be a Vatican inquiry. What really can that do? I mean, recently he's spoken about how he believes that priests should be allowed to marry, for instance, and we don't know what his indiscretions were or who they were with outside these accusations that are supposed to be put forward by a number of priests.
Yes, he spoke about that, and obviously celibacy is a commitment that he made and then he broke, and that all priests make, and it's challenging, but it's challenging in the way that being faithful to your spouse is challenging. And one makes a promise and one is supposed to keep it. So that's the disappointment of him not keeping it. On the other hand, celibacy in the Catholic Church, celibacy in the priesthood is a great gift. It has allowed the Church to do so many things, priests to love many people intensely, very intensely, rather than one in particular, and to be available to go anywhere in the world. You just think of the remotest village in Africa, where there is a priest there looking after the AIDS victims, not having to be worried about a wife and family, but being available 24/7, just like the cardinals are going to elect now a new pope. And you can imagine that this person is going to have a job, a huge burden 24/7. So it's really not compatible with that.
Very interesting, Jack. Beside you there, you have the child of a priest, a Church of England priest, we should actually point out. Charlotte's father is a canon.
Yes.
And so... would you, I mean, how alien do you find the whole concept of priests not being able to have that physical intimacy?
Yeah, I do. I mean, for me, it does seem a strange situation, but I sort of wonder for the wider population who will see this as damaging from the point of view that they'll use it as another example of sexual misconduct.
Yes, of course, and people are weak, and we have a lot of sexual misconduct in the world. But so. Yes, there's been a failure here. That doesn't take away from the fact that when it works, the celibacy of priests who are holy, some like John Paul II, the holiness of many priests is reinforced by this, being able to love many people.
And Jack, you think that should continue then?
I think it should continue. I think it's a great gift to the Church that this exists, but it's obviously not a dogma, so it can be discussed. I think it's a good thing for the Church that priests are celibate and are able to give themselves completely to the people they serve.
Okay. Jack Valero, very interesting hearing your views. Thank you very much indeed. Jack Valero is the press officer for Opus Dei in the UK. Thank you. Jackie, after the break.
Yeah.